the remarkableness, I don't know if that's the right word, but that word of ideology plus systems plus might makes it what it is today, where it's far more subtler, but the proto RSS guys or the punk rock before the classic rock comes in, or the punk rock before the 90s sort of rock comes in.
That's a nice analogy.
Right.
Let me just say though,
Yeah.
my understanding of today's RSS is that it's nowhere near as potent.
Really?
Nowhere near as potent. No. Again, just as I've traversed a lot of these nodes of social units,
Yeah.
I go to the modern RSS Shakha, even though they're men, still there. I don't see the kind of martial training. I actually see that you see all these photos that I love Indian imagination, where they got thousands of men in these khaki shorts holding sticks, and it all looks very militant, right? I've been to some of those camps just to see, right? And I was invited to see them. It's more of a dance. They're not fighters. I don't see fighters there. There may be some on the
Sure.
fringes of the RSS that are still martial and potent. But on the whole, I don't see the RSS as being militant in that sense anymore. There might be, maybe I don't know. But as far as I can see, it's chilled out. It's a lot more cultural, a lot more focused on alleviating poverty, working to educate, healthcare. It's more around that sort of traditional charity, seva sort of mindset.
If you liked the episode, please leave your key takeaways in the comments. It helps us decide future episodes. And of course, make sure you follow Dostcast on Spotify. Dostcast to the moon.
The early RSS of the Hedgevarian type was a much more militant, much more organized as military units, ready to fight if you have to fight. And every young man could brandish a knife, could fight with sticks, and these guys were fighters. So they could give punishment and take punishment. It was a very, very different type of order. When Golwalker takes over, post 1940, but post 1948, pretty much all the military units of the RSS are dissolved.
Okay.
Yeah. So most people, again, don't quite draw enough attention to this. So the RSS has also evolved, right? Yeah. Because as India's become more lawful, Hindus feel more secure, people have somewhat of a law and order framework.
Right.
Maybe the RSS naturally went into its a cultural nationalist format.
I'm going to say something very simplistic. I think that prosperity and laws breed fatness and obesity, and lawlessness and poverty lead you to these kind of things. If you love this episode, make sure you leave a note at the end so we know what more to make of. And of course, follow Dostcast on Spotify, Dostcast to the moon.